I don't see it. There's a Lucy light. It's typical of me. This isn't the first time. Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. We are going to be camping tonight. And I don't have a sleeping pad. No, I took it home. Why did I take it home? Because it was my only good sleeping pad and I didn't want the rats to eat it. Because the rats were eating all the other sleeping pads. Yeah. So, yeah, don't have a sleeping pad. But we are camping a little bit different tonight because, well, I'm still sick. I can't do much. I want to camp in my beautiful Viking tent, but because of some health reasons, some issues that I'm having, which we will talk about later, I am not able to carry the canvas to go over the tent. I think the canvas weighs about 30 to 40 pounds, maybe more in the 40 area. It's too heavy for my body right now to carry that. So we will be sleeping differently today. I can't do any exercise according to my doctor's request. So I am doing no exercise. In fact, just standing here is probably the most exercise I've done in a couple weeks. Yes. So we will be camping differently. We will be camping in my car. Hold on, let me think about this. I don't think I've ever camped in my car on my property. No, this is going to be weird. It's going to be really, really weird. Now, the winds right now are really bad. In fact, I got my mic on right now. They are between 20 and 60 mile an hour gusts of winds that are coming through here. I was planning on just coming here, having a bit of zen, a little bit of just peace. So, we're really close up here. Let me help you out there. Yeah, let me help you out. So what are we gonna do if I can't exercise? Like, there's so much work I have to do on this property, and I just stare at it and just look at it and was like, yeah. So I did bring some paints. We're gonna paint a little bit today. We're gonna probably be more of a talking video where you're just kind of hanging out with me today, so that way I'm not alone. And again, grab your popcorn and coffee or whatever it is you want to do and just hang out with me today, because that would be nice to have you with. Now, normally on my channel, I am hiking and backpacking and camping in like this type of a tent, this A-frame that I've built behind me, which I call my Viking tent, but I'm not able to, but it doesn't stop me. And that's the thing, it's like, it's not going to stop me from doing the things that I love. I might not be able to do exercise. I might not be able to walk a lot, but I can at least still be here and still enjoy the mountain air and the mountain breeze. And my plan was to paint and just kind of hang out on the deck and chat with you. Now, it did become extremely windy, and so there's like no way I can paint on the deck. But so we're going to end up being in my car when we end up painting, which I hope I don't ruin my car. But we're going to chat and sit and talk, and so if you'd like to join me, I'd love for you to come along. I don't think I've ever camped in that car. I'm a tent girl, like I like being in tents. I like being on the ground, but even setting up a tent right now might be a bit much for me, and then having to undo the tent. I'm just trying to sit as much as possible, as that's what I was told to do. So that's what we're gonna do. And I am in the middle of nowhere up here, pretty much in the middle of nowhere, so I don't want any complications. And yeah. So I'm gonna get my bed all ready. Let me show you what my car looks like before I get my bed ready. Here's gonna be my bed for the night. Now, I was hoping to have a sleeping pad. that's not going to be very comfortable. I'm going to be sleeping right on top of this rubber mat. I do have some blankets in that bin, but I think the rats peed on them. We'll see. We'll see if they stink or not. And I have my normal blankets that I like, my furry blankets. And let's see if I can kind of show you a little bit. Okay, fully aware that sleeping in a car is not unusual for a lot of people. You know, I do know that. I have this is where my issue is going to be, is I'm going to have this gap right here. I have no problem laying across here. I think it's like 6 feet or so. I'm only 5'5", so I'm going to fit in here just fine. It's just there's a big gap right here. And I'll just make sure that my hip bone doesn't go there or anything like that. But again, I was hoping for my sleeping pad. So this is where we're going to be tonight. And I'm taking you along because I'm not giving up. You know, I'm still wanting to camp, still want to be out in the wilderness. And this is what I can do. So this is what we're going to end up doing. I don't think I've ever sat in the back of this car. No, I don't know if you noticed, but it is a different car than I normally have. Maybe I'll talk about it later in the video. But, so yeah, my head kind of hits the top. It's all good. All good, you know, because it's like I'm here. And that's what it's about. It's just about, it's about being here, and this is what I need. I need this. So I got really serious all of a sudden. Okay, because I do need this. I really do. And I'll tell you why here soon. But let me get the back all ready. You can see what the before looks like. And then I'll show you what the after looks like. Okay, guys, I did it. I did it. It feels kind of odd sleeping in my car because I'm a tent sleeper, but this works, you know, like I'm happy with it. Let me show you what it is that I did. Okay, again, remember, no sleeping pad, but I have my nice, cool fur blankets. I got 2 of them. They're folded in half. I did this before and it actually was very comfortable, just as comfortable as a sleeping pad. However, I like wrapping myself in it. So we'll have to probably do that a little later or something. And I do have right there, I have my 0-degree bag because most likely it will be in the 30s tonight, so it will be cold. I do have a towel here, and this was the blanket that the rats and squirrels ate. You can see there's a bunch of holes in it. It doesn't really smell. It smells like, you can see they cut all that part out too. It just smells like wool, actually, so I think that's okay, but I just wanted to protect my blankets, so that's the reason why I have this there. And then I have my painting supplies. So it really isn't that windy. It kind of died down a bit, so maybe I can try to paint. I have a project that I want to work on that I want to show you. Yeah, maybe I just try it. Okay, where do I start? Oh, I have my mic on. No. I'm like testing out the wind. I know as soon as I get my paints out, it's just gonna get really, really windy. And then I don't want to waste any paint, you know. I paint with acrylics, which is a water-based paint. I'll probably talk about that a little bit later because water-based paint can freeze. So it makes it really challenging to be able to paint in really cold temperatures because I probably will have to use hand warmers to keep my paints alive. Okay, so let's show you what I have in my bag. Some projects that I'm working on. Let me see. I want to show you. So, how do I put this? I don't want to talk about this in every video, and I don't think I have in every video. I think I have been kind of changing up a little bit, but my health issue. So, painting has helped me I'm a very active person. I'm a person that goes hiking at least once to twice a week. I used to go like 3 times a week. I'd go hiking and stuff. And for the last, I don't know, since August, I haven't been able to do any exercise because I was in the emergency room and I basically almost bled to death. I have a video on it. I think it's called like Chat Night at the Tent or something like that. Check it out, and it gives you more detail about what my issue is. But by having this issue, I am forced to basically just sit all day long, and I am waiting for surgery is what I'm doing currently right now. That's my current situation. And so what has helped me, and I can talk about it more later in the video, so those of you that don't want to hear what's going on, you could skip that part. So what's truly helped me, and I think it's important for everybody to have some sort of outlet. Now, hiking's my outlet, but I do have more than one, and painting is my other outlet. And so I have painted like crazy. If you saw the video as my daughter and I in it, and I said something like she signed a contract, because I did. I signed a contract giving them a year commitment to keep paintings in their gallery. And in fact, it's more of a contract where I'm renting a space. So it's a monthly fee for me to rent the space inside their gallery, and I'm putting my paintings there. But I'm telling you, like, that is helping me. It really is. For somebody that's such an outdoor person, so out, always exercising and hiking, and I was going to do some running races this year, painting has like been able to fill that void. And I think I have painted like 20, no, maybe it's 15. I don't know exactly. Maybe 18. I don't know. I painted a lot of paintings, a lot of them. And I'm going to show you them here. And like some of them, like they mean something to me. Other ones were just fun to paint. Like I didn't care what the subject was. I just wanted to paint whatever I wanted to paint because I liked the colors that I was putting down on the canvas, and that's what was helping me. And, it's just, so now I've been asked multiple times, like, how can I buy your paintings? You can call the gallery direct, and I'll put their information in the description below. If you know a certain painting that you want, I can tell you if it's in my closet or if it's at the gallery. You know what I mean? We can work something out. I don't know. Yeah, like this is truly helping me is to paint. And so I came out here because all I could do is sit. And I came out here so I can paint. And I can be in nature and I can paint. And I'm going to paint some nature stuff. So I'm going to make a lot of noise here because everything's in this plastic bag. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Because I was thinking, everybody was like, hey, I want to support you in your painting. How can I buy some of your paintings? And so I thought about opening an Etsy account. Thought that would be kind of fun, a different adventure for me, and not put like high price paintings on there or anything like that, but like stuff that's like $40 or $50 and under, something like that. I don't know what I'm going to put on there yet. I haven't put anything on there yet. So I was thinking, because in the gallery I have a space that I'm renting. And people are coming through this gallery. Usually they're just kind of passing through. They're not really going to pay for really expensive paintings. But to me, it's therapy for me, and that's why I paint. So I decided that I was going to create some little coasters because I can be creative. Here's one of my coasters, and I'm just going to go through some of them so you could see them. And something that's really simple that maybe, I don't know what I'm going to charge for these. I really don't know. $7 or $4 to $7. I mean, by the time I ship it and all that kind of stuff, I probably have to do at least $7 for these. And, and try to make it so that when I paint it, it doesn't take any more than like 30 minutes to paint it. But honestly, if it takes more than 30 minutes, who cares? I'm having a good time. I'm just having fun. And so I thought about painting these little coasters. They're on pieces of wood. I don't think that they're the highest quality. coasters. And so that's why it's like, I don't want to charge a lot for these things, because it's kind of like a flimsy piece of wood. But I'm hoping that once I spray some some sort of like sealant on it, maybe it will be just a little less flimsy, I think. But they're kind of fun, and this one I was just working on is going to be a snowman. I was thinking that people might want something for the holiday, something in their house for the holiday. I don't know, maybe I'm too late for that, but so I have these that are mostly done, and I don't know, I think it'd be kind of cool, if you have a little place and you want to put something. I have no idea how I'm going to sell these on Etsy, because do I take a picture of one of them at a time? I've never sold anything on Etsy before, so this is a new adventure for me too. But let me show you. Just because, again, remember, I can't do anything. I can't do anything but paint. So let me show you. Look how many of them I have. My goal is to see if I can actually paint every one of these. What do you think? You think I could do that? Like paint every one of these? I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun. Kind of a cool adventure to have. I brought a gallon of water so I can rinse off my paintbrushes and stuff like that. It's getting really cold out all of a sudden. Yes, I think it's in the 40s right now, something. So I brought 3 paintbrushes, or no, 4. Did I not bring that big one? 4 paintbrushes and a little thing of water. There you go. Shall we start? Shall we? Do you want to paint with me for a little bit? I think maybe we'll paint out here, do a couple, and then we'll go inside my car because it's really cold. It's actually pretty early. I've been here most of the day. I've been walking my property a little bit and then stopping and sitting at a tree and for a little bit, and I've been here. But I thought it would be just kind of fun to, if you want to paint with me, and I'll film some of the stuff that I'm painting. I never know what I'm painting until I paint it. So just so you know, you're like, well, she probably has a plan for this. No, I just put color down, and then I'm like, oh, we're going to put a tree here. We're going to put some clouds here. You know what I mean? I kind of create my own little world, and I thought about doing those more snowman type, but those aren't as fun as the sceneries for me, the little mountains and stuff like that, or trees and stuff. So I don't know, come join me.
I feel like I've been here before, familiar with the view. This ain't nothing new, and every time that you walk through the door, I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so
That lasted like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Big gust of wind came. Everything went everywhere. My paints went everywhere. It was just, yeah. So we're in the car. And, yeah. It's still pretty. I mean, it's really pretty out. It's just, if I had my tent, I'd probably just be sitting in a tent. But this is my tent today. So my tent is my car. I started with an orange sky, because I've done a couple ones with blue skies, and I wanted to try one with an orange sky. I don't know, we're gonna see. The cool part of these is that they're kind of fast to create. They take about a half hour, maybe. You gotta wait for some of them to dry and stuff like that, but they're kind of fun to create. And if anything, it's just that I could learn, and I'm kind of teaching myself some new ways and new techniques, and it's only like that big, which is intimidating to me, because I usually paint like above the couch kind of canvases, like 2 feet by 4 feet, you know what I mean? Like really big. And so these are intimidating, these little tiny things, but it's really good for me to get my skills up too, because I am trying and I'm learning. And you guys, I never stop. That's how I am. I just never stop. I'm always learning. So I do want to thank my Patreons because of their help, I was able to pay for, look at this thing right here. See that ring light? Yes, I was able to buy one of those ring lights. So thank you, my Patreons. With your funds, I bought a ring light, and I'm very happy. And we're using it today. We are. I have no idea. I've never filmed in my car before, other than when I'm like driving or something. This is fun. It's fun. So, shall we proceed? It's actually pretty warm in my car. Oh, learning new things. My hands were getting cold out there too. They were getting really cold. So I thought about, maybe we can chat just a little bit while I'm painting, because then, I got someone to talk to, and you grabbed your popcorn anyways, right? To hang out with me. You want to see what I'm working on now? Do you see it? It's a little too orange, I think. I think it's a little too orange, but it's different, and that's all I wanted, is something that was different than the blue skies and stuff like that. Anyways, so part of me wants to apologize a little bit for some of my videos. I know I lost a lot of subscribers lately. I do. I mean, I see it. You can't hide that from YouTube. They end up showing you that I'm down like 40% or something like that. It's because I'm not hiking or backpacking and doing all that. It is something that I do plan on continuing to do. I just got to wait till my health is better, And I'll keep working on that and keep working on fixing my health and stuff. But just kind of want to let you know that I went to 5 doctors. 5? Yeah, I think it was 5 total in this last year. I went to 5 doctors, and each one of them had a different opinion on how to fix me, because I feel like I'm broken. I mean, it's truly what I feel like, is that I'm broken, and I need to find a way to fix me. So I ended up just doing what it is that I wanted to do. I decided that I did my own research because I'm my own doctor. Yeah, no. I took the advice of all the doctors and stuff like that. And, one doctor say, oh, you should do this. Another doctor say, if you do that, you're going to bleed out more. If you do this, you're going to do this more. And, it's just like, they don't know. They really don't. They really don't know. They're guessing as well. So, and I've been waiting for, since August. I have surgery on Friday. Yeah. They will put me under and do what they can to fix me. I'm nervous. I'll admit it, I'm nervous. I don't go to surgery every day, and that's not, I'm usually a pretty healthy person, so it's very, to be, where I go into the actual operating room and they're going to operate on me, but then I'll be able to walk again. It's not that I can't walk. Well, if I do any type of exercise, I run into the same problem I did when I had to go to the emergency room. And so I can't do any exercise. And I can't live like that. I can't. And I can't live on this medication they're giving me too. I gained a total of, I think it's 12 to 13 pounds. That's a side effect of this medication. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to lose it. I told him, I said, I hope this is just water weight. Oh, what do you think? Should I add like a really big tree, like right here, maybe right here, something like, maybe right there. Put a tree there. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm nervous. I take my first COVID test on Tuesday, right before my procedure. They want to make sure that I don't have COVID. Speaking of COVID, Madison's friend, one of her best friends, they think has COVID. And Madison was hanging out with her. Yeah. And so Madison's in quarantine. She can't hang out with me because I need my surgery. And she is getting tested tomorrow. Madison is. She's getting tested tomorrow. She has no symptoms at all. It's just she was hanging out with her friend last week before her friend got sick. And I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. So her friend ended up taking a test, and then I don't know what happened, but it came back where they had to go take another test. And so we're waiting on the results of that to see if she is truly positive. But we didn't want to wait too long, so we're just going to go ahead and test Madison so we know if she can be around me or not. In case you don't know, Madison is my daughter. She is my teenage daughter. Who is driving. Yeah, that's one thing I was going to tell you. The reason I'm not familiar with this car that much, I've actually slept in my other car, I haven't slept in this car yet, is because this is a new car for me. It's a used car, but it's a new car for me. And I gave Madison my car. I did. I'm a good mom. And so Madison is getting a job, hopefully. I don't know. She's applying everywhere. She's applying everywhere. And she's looking to get a job, and she needs transportation to the job and stuff like that. So, yeah, so there's a new scoop. That's the reason why I'm in this car. And I'm like, I don't even know where everything is. Why is this so... Because my other car is like a lot lower. And I could just totally just sit in the back. And, I've spent weeks in that car, because I did a whole tour through Colorado. And I've spent like a week sleeping in that car. I just have not spent any time in this car. Okay, this paint is cheap. Let me show you what cheap paint does. Sometimes you just got to be on a budget and you buy cheap paint. It's so much better if you just spend the extra money and buy expensive paint. But you see, if it'll focus, do you see how it's like see-through right there? So you got to put like multiple layers on, and that's acrylics anyways. You got to put multiple layers on anyways. But man, it's gonna take forever. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this whole orange sky thing. Okay, I am gonna keep painting. I'm going to paint some stuff to show you, and then I'll turn the camera back on because I actually kind of want to sit here and listen to music for a little bit and just kind of chill. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a little bit, and hopefully I got some really cool paintings to show you.
When I'm with you, I'm not myself. You bring out the best in me, the side of you can't see, and I don't need by my side, if only for a while. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep them, and we're fading in and out together. The feels wide open.
Starting to get cold again. No, say it's not true. I think it's gonna be down in the 30s tonight, something like that. I really didn't like doing the orange ones. I wasn't feeling it. I'm not really an orange kind of person. I just wanted to try something different. I'm back to the blues. I'm a blue kind of girl. Blue's my favorite color, so like turquoise is. And I think this one's going to be a good one. This one I'm going to put bunnies in it. Yeah, I think this one will be good. Mixing up some paint. So I thought about Did I talk about this already? I don't think so. I thought about opening up another YouTube channel just for fun, you know? Like, I don't even know. I was talking to Madison about it too. Is that I don't even know if I'll do comments on that channel, you know, and just do it for painting, you know, as I get my own little studio here and get to do stuff. It just, you know, I can paint with other people. I could do like tutorials or just paint, you know. That's kind of what I'm looking to do. Just paint, but I do a little bit of YouTube videos and just kind of show some paintings that I possibly have for sales, or just, you know, just talk about the benefits of painting, because I think painting is very therapeutic. At least it is for me, like crafting and stuff like that. Some people, you know, woodworking, any of that kind of stuff, you know, yours doesn't have to be painting. It could be something else. And like I mentioned before, like this is really important to me, just to be able to paint and have some sort of an outlet during this time until I heal. I'm going to be painting, like, I'm going to have so many paintings, you guys. I'm going to have so many paintings. And you know what? Like, I think I spent, like, I don't know, $600 maybe? On like painting supplies and stuff. And then I got this rent over at the gallery, you know, and it just comes down to, is like, truly, I'm just doing this for fun. Like, I don't care if I'm famous or whatever. That's not what I'm looking for, you know. I'm just more looking just to have a good time, and or else my house is just going to be full of paintings, you know. And this is just a way for me to, I don't know, take my mind off my upcoming surgery, is really what this is doing right now. And in fact, I have a friend that's helping me with framing. I'm framing the paintings for the gallery, and he's helping me frame them. And I told him, you know, hey, thanks, because I have like 15 paintings I did. And he's like, and I felt actually really bad because I couldn't, like, give back. I was like, you know, and he's got like, trying to think, 8 paintings of mine already. So I'm like, can't give him another painting. I don't think he has any room on his walls. You know what I mean? But it's just super nice that he's helping me out. And he says, you know, I know you need this. I know you've been stressed, and I know you need this as an outlet right now. And I, you know, and I do. And this is all I do. I just sit here and I paint. And, you know, it's funny. And you guys, I'm just talking to you. So I always get these comments being like, you talk too much. Well, click off the video if you don't want to hear it. I painted a lot when I got divorced. During my whole divorce time and stuff, I painted like crazy. I think I did a whole tour of my paintings in my house and walked around my house and did a whole tour of that. And I called them my divorce collection. This is going to be like my surgery collection, you know what I mean? I think I have, what did I say? What did I say? Like 15 paintings, something like that. Right now I'm painting trees. I'm going to paint a tree with snow on them and stuff like that. It'll focus there. See that? And then I'm going to have snow here, and then like a Christmas tree or something like that, you know, with like, it like really, I don't know, I'm going to put some sort of yellow there, so it's like yellow and blue are really cool together, I think. As long as it doesn't turn into like this green color, but you gotta wait for the paint to dry. So, do you want a painting? Like, literally, these things are so flimsy, though. I don't know. I mean, kind of feel bad selling them. But, you know, I'll sell them as cheap as I'll sell them as my cost. I don't really care, you know what I mean? Just as long as if I just don't have to store them. You know, it doesn't really matter. And I'm pricing my paintings to sell. I'm not pricing them to make a living off of them. You know, maybe when I'm retired or something like that. I've been thinking about it. I was like, maybe then I'll try to price my paintings a little bit more and I can have more time to focus on it too. Because when you have more time to focus, then, yeah, then it might be better. Oh, see, I'm hitting my head on the top here. It's windy out there. I can hear it's moving the car. I feel it. I feel it moving the car a bit. So yeah, I'm just changed paintings. That's what's cool about these little ones. Just gotta, oh, okay, now I'm gonna go to this one. This is the one that I'm working on. Kind of working on the mountains. And then, over here I'll have a big tree. The good thing about these is these, you know, they don't take up a ton of room either. So that's cool. I like that. I don't need something that takes up a lot of room right now. What are you doing? What you got going on? What's going on with you? What do you do when you're stressed and stuff? Like, what do you do for an outlet? And are there some of you that don't have an outlet? I have a girlfriend that told me that she doesn't have one. She's like, I have no outlet. Because she was really stressed out. And she's always like working on herself or something, you know. And really stressed out. And she said, I told her, I was like, well, go for a hike or go here or go do that. Of course, I'm telling her everything that works for me. But I realize it doesn't always work for everybody. You know, whatever works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You know, so what works for you? Put it in the comments below. I'm actually really curious. And I do read all my comments. Can't reply to them all because it's, you know, there's a lot of comments. But I want to read them, you know, what you do. Okay, I really got a little crazy with the snow on this mountain here. I'm going to have to fix this. If you end up buying one of these, could you let me know? Of course, I have no idea how you're going to buy one. I have to figure that out. So my next video, I'm thinking of doing a live video. Oh God, this mountain looks terrible right now. I put way too much snow on it. You see that one? What the hell? I'll fix it later. I have to wait for it to dry so I can fix it. So yeah, my next video, I'm thinking I'm going to do a live video. These kind of feel live, but that way with a live video you can chat with me. We'll probably most likely be in my house because that's my best internet. And we'll just kind of chat about whatever. I was thinking of doing a Q&A and asking you guys kind of what it is that you're looking for questions and stuff like that. Yeah, so let me know if you have any questions or something. Put it in the comments below, but make sure you put a question mark on it, so then that way, like, I can actually filter all the ones that have a question mark on it, and I'll say your name and the question. If I don't know how many I'm going to get. A lot of times people don't do it, so ask me a question. You already know my favorite color. There's got to be some other question you want to ask me. So yeah, put it in the comments below, and on my live video, I'll go through all of these comments and pick them out or whatever, or come up with my own questions. I don't know. Maybe it's questions on the cabin. Maybe it could be questions on classes for next year, or events, or I don't know. You come up with a question and I'll answer it. If I get 100 questions, I might not be able to answer them all. But my live videos are usually about an hour long, and I usually do it after work, so they're about 6 o'clock Mountain Time or something. I'll put everything here. Tam, make sure you put it here. What date the live video will be. We did a live video that was a painting video. That was really fun. I liked that. That was a lot of fun. It was during quarantine, and so a lot of people were home. Some people were using markers, some were using crayons, some people painting. It was a lot of fun. I'd like to do more of that. I might do it on my if I end up starting a different channel just on art or something, I might do it on that channel. But I think you have to have like 1,000 subscribers in order to do a live video. I don't know, they've changed a lot of their rules on YouTube, but I know if I end up getting that one, you gotta subscribe to that one so I can get, so I can do a live video. We could do painting tutorials and stuff like that. I think it'd be fun. Oh, which reminds me, the guy at the gallery, he said he'd love for me to teach a class. Wouldn't that be fun? And you know, I might be able to make money on those. I don't know. He says usually people charge between $20 and $70 for a class. But then I think I have to supply all the supplies, which are all the paints and brushes and all that kind of stuff. So maybe I could make money on it. But honestly, like, to me, that'd just be fun. You know what I mean? It would be a lot of fun. And I don't know if I could get enough people. He said something like he would post for the class, but I would have to do my own marketing. And I'm like, I don't know anyone. I know you guys, you know. I know you guys. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta show you something. This is regarding the gallery. Hold on one sec. Okay. Did I tell you the sunset? It's pretty much set. It's a good thing I have this ring light. I'm sure anybody driving by is going to be like, that person left their light in their car on. Do you remember that knife? And again, this one is called, in the video, it's called She Signed a Year Contract. So it's the one when I was in the gallery and subscribers saw that. And I just want to let you know that I feel like so honored. And let's see if I can get... Sounded like something just hit my car. Anyways, I feel so honored, you guys. I said that I was saving up for this knife. It's not an expensive knife. I mean, I buy expensive knives, you know. I buy like $300 bushcraft knives and stuff like that, you know. But I was saving up for this knife and took a picture of it. And, you know, because I need more knives because I have like 80. I don't know, you know, like, I'm an outdoor girl. I like knives, you know. What I gotta say? Anyways, I had a bunch of subscribers. I had Charlie, Anne, and Rebecca. Rebecca called the gallery and said they want to buy the knife for me. Was that cool? That was so cool, you guys. Like, seriously, I can't explain how much you guys, you three, made my day that you wanted to buy me this knife. You know, I just, like, seriously, I feel completely honored and just happy and proud of my subscribers that you guys just wanted to help, you know. And it just, I'm just saying, like, I literally jumped up and down. So Anne was the first one. So I ended up purchasing the knife. Anne gave me the money and I purchased the knife. But Rebecca and Charlie, thank you so much. Charlie said he still wanted to get me something for my birthday, and he gave me some paints and art supply paints and stuff, which is really cool because, like, I go through a lot right now, you know. So that was really, he's like, what do you need? I'm like, paint. I need more paint because I just want to paint. But anyways, I wanted to show you the knife. This knife, let's see, this part already, because I told you guys, like, I'm rough on everything. This part already fell off, but I talked to the owner. Actually, I went over to internet and being like, hey, I just got this knife and this part fell off. So the screws ended up falling off there. He said he's going to fix it for me, though, so I thought that was really nice. But I was thinking about this having, like, God, it's just not going to focus, is it? I don't know how to get out of it, but come on, focus on the knife so you guys could see how cool this is. I don't know, maybe it's focusing on my, hold on. Okay, that way now I'm not in the photo, so it likes you. Oh, come on, Canon. Show them this cool knife. So it has this like purplish blue iridescent kind of look to it. Very girly like. Do you see the little roses on the top there? Oh my goodness, you guys, this is a beautiful knife. I absolutely love it. Again, this piece fell off, but I didn't touch the knife when I was looking at it. So, well, I just looked at it through the case, but I do see that it was made in China, so that explains a lot. Do you guys know how to take that off? I don't want that on the knife, and I'm wondering if you have a way that I can take that off without having to ruin the metal. But I want to take off created in China, I think is what it says, because I'm going to make my own edits to this knife, you know, and make this my own. So it's like a little project of mine because I just love this blade. Oh, come on, there we go. I just love that blade. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Like it's a very feminine knife, and you don't see a lot of those out there. And I like, let me put my little missing, oh, wouldn't this be cool if I made this or had this made into abalone? Like, I think that would be really cool if this was abalone. I don't know how I would be able to cut it and trim it and polish it, but abalone is one of my favorite. To me, it's better than diamonds, but I think, oh, look at that. Okay, did you see it enough? I see it's gonna be hard to film in this car, just like it's hard to film in a tent. And I'm all like crunched up, you know, like I'm in a tent. But when I first got this knife, you know, I just first purchased it. I didn't notice that, you know, this thing was loose at all. But I was just like, wow, look at that. That is beautiful. And I like the idea of customizing it a little bit more, you know. It locks, so that's kind of nice. But you'll see, I don't know, let me see if I can get it. So it, but you see how then it locks. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I know knives really well, you guys. I'm such a knife like snob. I really am. But I think I can make this knife even better. And that's kind of what I want to do, is I want to make it even better. So, because I think it's so unique. I've not seen a knife like that. So, thank you. This will be a project that I will work on when I have time. In the meantime, again, the owner said of the gallery, he's super nice, you guys, super nice. Like, if you want a painting, I'd say just call there, ask for Andy. Don't talk to anybody else. I'm sure everybody else can handle you, but why not just talk to the owner of the gallery? You know what I mean? If you ever want my paintings, just talk to the owner. It's a small town, small little gallery, you know what I mean? So it's just talk to the owner. Anyways, I don't know. What was I going to say? I don't remember now. Anyways, thank you, you three, for offering to purchase the knife. And it really meant a lot to me. And I was so excited when I heard that, you know, that you guys called the gallery and to see if you can get me that knife. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, should I get back to painting so I can actually show you a finished piece that I'm proud of? Because currently right now I just got a lot of like working on pieces. It's gonna start getting dark really soon too. It'd be kind of fun being in the car and being all dark and filming with you. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Filming a lot of my painting because it's actually kind of hard to do that here. It's not really showing up on the camera too well. You know what the weird thing is though? is I can't see outside my car. Like, there could be someone standing right there, and I would have no idea. Okay, don't freak myself out. But, yeah, it's a little scary. It's a little scary. It's funny, because I can't see outside a tent either, but I'm like, this feels different. I'm just concentrating on my painting. And I'm like, don't think about it. Don't think about it. You know, and I'm actually not scared of a human. I'm scared of a bear. You know, and I do have bear spray right next to me and stuff, but for a minute there I was like, whew, I can't see anything because it just reflects in the windows. So I think some of you know that I pay for the YouTube Premium so I don't get any ads and stuff like that, you know, and mostly because I can download a video here in my tent. And I was watching Wild Woman Bushcraft. You guys watch her? Wow. Here I was thinking that I had health issues. She is a bushcraft girl. I would say I am too, but I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to bushcraft really this year. But she's been having a hard time. She got Lyme disease by being in the outdoors. And I'm really feeling for her. I really, really am. And I'm wishing her well. I just saw her video and I knew she had something. And what it's doing, it's affecting her face. So it's affecting like right here. And the doctors have told her, you know, to not move, don't go outside, don't do this, don't do that. Just like my doctors told me. But I think mine is fixable. I've known people with Lyme disease. It's kind of I don't want to say it because I don't want to say it. I just wish her well. I really do. Like, it's a scary thing. I think she's out in either Russia or Germany. I'm thinking Germany is where she's at. And man, I feel for her. If you haven't watched her channel, take a look at it. She's just fighting through it right now, you know, and it makes me feel like, what am I complaining about? You know, like, no, I can't hike and I can't go out and I can't do stuff, but I see I'm having surgery on Friday, and they most likely will be able to fix me. And with her, it might not be fixable. And I feel for her. So give her some love, you guys. Give her some love. She's a tough woman. She really is. She gets out there in the wilderness and camps on her own too, just like me. You know, she's got a great channel. She's a bit of an accent, and she doesn't speak English is not her first language, but you could tell that. And she's a mom too. She's a new mom, I think. Anyways, it got me thinking about her, and now I was just listening to some nice calming music because I was like, oh, I feel for her. Why am I complaining? You know what I mean? Like, I feel for her. Do you want to see what I'm working on? I am spending, just so you know, I am spending way too much. Like, I was at home doing those ones that I showed you at the beginning of the video. I was at home doing these, and I was just popping them out. I was like, yay, pop it out. You know, here I'm like spending like, I think I've been painting for like 3 hours now. Feels like it's been 1 hour, but it's been 3 hours that I'm painting. Here's one. It's really hard because the light's all dark now. Maybe I can show you in the morning too when I wake up. I'm not done with that. I'm going to have some trees on this one. Let's see. Here's another one. Here's that one where I was painting the... yeah, I'm trying to get the light right. I don't know what's going to... I don't know why my camera is not focusing. Come on. I don't know, maybe you see a little bit better now. Mountains look kind of funny though, don't they? They look kind of funny. I don't know. Not sure I'm in love with that one. Oh, I was clicking on this. Focus on that. Here's another one. Again, I'll probably just show it to you in the morning too, but I want to do a little show and tell right now. And this one has two little bunnies sitting looking at a tree. Isn't that cute? I am spending way too much time on these. But, you know, the thing is that I'm having fun. I really am. Oh, might probably need a little bit more over there. I'm having fun. And so I've done these 4, and then I gave up on these. This is just not my color. Like, orange is not my color, and so I was just like, I don't like those. I gave up on this one entirely. This is the one that I spent a little bit more time on. I don't know if it's gonna focus or not, but I don't think I can't paint orange. It's just not my thing. I'm a blue girl. Blue sky, blue water. I'm doing a lot of snow because I think when I put these in the gallery or if I put it on my Etsy, it will be winter. And so I think it'd be nice to do some snow ones. And I'm spending way too much time for a $7 little painting. I don't care though. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing this so I can make money. I'm doing this because it's fun and it's entertaining me. And if it pays for my paints, which will probably be $7 worth of paints, that's fine. You know, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, well, if I think of something else to chat about, I'll get back on. I thought my car just moved. Maybe I should lock. I have my motion detector. It's pretty much pointing at my car. Why am I scared in my car, but I'm not scared in a tent? Isn't that weird? Because I think I could hear. I could hear the animals around me. Maybe what I need to do is roll down a window, which I probably should do anyways, at least crack a window. Yeah, I feel a little... I'll play some music. It's okay, just ignore it, Tim. It's okay. Okay, back to painting. It's cold. It's about that time. I gotta get my gotta get my sleeping bag out. Ooh, I got a little bit of a chill, you know, I got goosebumps. It's cool. This blanket works really well, but I was just moving around, so I'm cold for sure. So yeah, I'm painting for, is it 5 hours now? I'm telling you guys, I think I could just paint all day long. I don't have a lot of these done. I'm just enjoying painting the ones that I'm doing and experimenting on different things. I did one on, let's see if I turn my camera around. Is it focused? I have no idea if it is or not. Sorry. It's going to be really hard to focus. But I was trying to experiment on doing a green one instead of like, you know, you always see snow. It's always blue. And I was like, wonder what it would be like if I did green. So I experimented on that, and I did some other things, and I'll show it to you in the morning, because it's really bad to try to get everything to focus in here. It's chilly. So I got scared. I did tell you that. Yeah, no, but I really got scared. Like, I didn't realize it, but the car moved. Like it did one of those things. And I was like, and I can't see anything. So like, if I turn this ring light off, I'm not kidding you, I see absolutely, I can't see, other than my camera's on right now and I can see a little bit of reflection of that. But like, there's no moon, there's no light anywhere. And like, I can't see the hand in front of my face. Like, it is pitch black. Yeah. I do see, I have a little bit of lights. Well, actually, only that one light is working right now, which again, I'm buying a bunch of those for the cabin. So, because this is a newer car, you can't just turn on a key to open a window, because I think that's what my thing is that because all the windows are up, I can't hear outside. So I had to get into the front seat and put my foot on the brake in order to open the windows. Can you believe that? Who came up with that idea? Anyways, so I have the windows cracked now, which has made the car even colder because there is a good wind going and I can feel it coming through the car. Now it's only cracked a little bit, but I can hear things out there. You know, I hear the wind blowing. So when the car moves, I know that that was just a wind blowing. You know, when I'm in a tent, my tent doesn't underneath me, it doesn't move, you know. So I'm like, yeah, I got scared. I really did. Like, I was scrambling to get in the front seat of my car. Like, yeah, I got scared. Who knew? If I was in a tent, I'd be totally fine. I think I'm going to call it a night for my video. And I'll see you guys in the morning. And, yeah, I'm having a great time, you guys. Having a great time, even though I can't do a lot of exercise and stuff like that. I'm happy that I have other outlets, you know. And I'm definitely using it. Wait until you see all the ones that I painted. Now, again, it's not as much as I was hoping. But I'll show you in the morning. Okay, so I'm going to say goodnight. Hopefully I don't get too scared in my car. Okay, see you in the morning. Bye. Morning. Yes. I slept pretty good. I really did. I mean, yeah, I would have slept better if I had a sleeping pad. Every once in a while, my hip was like in the wrong spot or blanket bundled up. But for the most part, I slept in until 8:30. I have been waking up because I've just been so stressed, I think. Because I've been waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and just like, what now, what, you know, and then I just go paint. And I woke up at 8:30 today. And I heard, because I had the windows cracked, and I heard all the little chirping of the birds. And oh, I love it here, you guys. I just love it. I love it here, even if I'm in my car. I love it. So, I had a dream last night. Because my whole mind is about painting right now, because that's what's helping me, as I've talked about. And my dream was that I was working in a gallery, and it was one of those like really fancy galleries. And she said that she's looking for an artist to paint a horse and carriage in a forest. And I was like, oh, and she says, I want the carriage to be white. And so I told her, I said, I think that's going to be a lot like Cinderella, you know, and she's like, that's okay. It could be like a Cinderella one. And then right after that, because it seems like right after you start dreaming, that's when you wake up. And so then I woke up and I'm like, because I had this vision in my head what that painting would look like. So I might paint it. But I'm not going to do the Cinderella carriage. I'm thinking I would do like a stagecoach or something like that. So I got to find some pictures like a stagecoach with some like really tall trees. I have this vision in my head. I don't know if I'm going to be skilled enough to paint that. But it has these really tall trees, and the stagecoach has like lights on it. And so the lights of the stagecoach reflects on the trees as they're like going through this like road. I think that would be cool. And I think the reason why I'm thinking that too is because I did that video on Boreas Pass, and I was thinking about, and I was doing some research on it, the history of it, so I can tell you guys it in the video, and how they said that they did that path through stagecoach, you know, So the wagons and the horses and stuff like that. And I thought that would be really cool to paint something like that. Again, I don't know if I'm not very good at painting horses. I'm really not very good at painting horses. But if I keep the horse in the distance, and it's mostly just about the stagecoach, I might be able to pull this off. I'm going to add that to my list of paintings I want to do. So I was scared, you guys. I was scared last night because I was in my car, not in a tent. But what I ended up doing is I ended up turning off that light, and it was literally, I could not see the hand in front of my face. Like, it was pitch black. And it took about an hour, almost an hour it felt like, for my eyes to adjust a little bit. I do have this motion sensor light, which ended up being really bright for me, and I'm like, okay, I want it around the cabin, but maybe not at my bedroom window, you know. Anyways, I thought, then I had to go to the bathroom, so I had to leave the car, and the stars were amazing. I thought it was just cloud cover, but I bet I could see the Milky Way. I have too many trees, I really couldn't, but if I walked up on the road or something, I bet you I could see the Milky Way, and it was beautiful. It was so beautiful, and I just, after I went to the bathroom, I stood there for a moment and just looked at the stars, and I was in awe. I really was. And all I can think about is that, like, I can't wait until my cabin is built. You know what I mean? Like, this is still cool, don't get me wrong, like, but I just thought, I was like, I'm going to be able to look out my bedroom window and see this, and I can point the camera around and stuff, and you saw some of it when I woke up because I grabbed the camera, but I love this whole painting process I'm on because it's making me even pay more attention to the light and the shadows and how things reflect and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's almost like I appreciate nature even more now that I'm trying to paint nature. Because I usually just paint, I'll paint like a leaf or I'll paint a flower. I usually don't paint sceneries. That's not something I normally paint. So this is kind of new for me. And these little blocks that I've been painting on are really good for me because they're giving me extra skills, and they're smaller. Even though that's a little intimidating for me, they're a little smaller. But now I'm seeing the light hit the trees in the morning, and I was like looking out my window, and I was like, I want to paint that. I just gotta show you. You gotta look here. Let me see if I can take this off the tripod. So let's see. Come on, camera. So you see how that light reflects on everything here? Like the light reflects there, and it reflects on the trees and the aspens. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I just love that. Look, all the different textures. It is 11:30. I have not left my car. No. I woke up and I just stared outside and I played some music, and then I started painting, and I have been painting since maybe about 9 o'clock to 11:30. It's time for me to get out of the car, though. I gotta get out of the car. I bet it's nice and warm out there. Oh, speaking of that, I don't think it was below freezing last night. I know the difference, I don't think it was below freezing. I did end up putting those hand warmers in with my paints because, again, they're water-based, and they did just fine, so I'm really happy. But I think when it comes winter time, I won't be able to bring my paints just because it will ruin them. And, a tube of paint is like $10, so it adds up. So I painted and painted and painted, and I want to show you some of these paintings that I did. And again, I'm trying to find a fast way to do it. I didn't end up, it's taken me almost like maybe 40 minutes per little panel to create. But again, it doesn't really matter. It's not about selling them for me. It's about just putting color on a board and creating this little fantasy world, whatever's in my head. I mean, a lot of these are just coming from what's in my head. Like, I have no vision. It's just, I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm going to paint this now. And there's going to be a little red building over here, or a little red cabin over here, you know, like, I don't know. And it's just been really fun painting as an outlet. And it reminded me a little bit of when Madison was fishing and she was having a blast. And I was sitting in that chair watching Rocky for 4 hours. And I was so done. And I filmed her at the end. If you guys remember this video of her fishing, I filmed her at the end. I didn't know what she was going to say. And she's like, yeah, I think we're going to come back here and fish later tonight. You should have seen my facial expression. I was like, what? I'm not sitting here for... But if I brought my paints and stuff, I would have been there for like 5 hours. And it would have felt like it was 2. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I know you just got to find some things that you really enjoy, and I'm really enjoying making these panels. And if it's something that you guys want, I don't know how well they're going to work as a coaster. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to put some oh, what do you call that? That clear stuff. I'm going to see if I can find a spray bottle and put some clear stuff on this and see if that makes them a little bit more sturdy. And but I bought them on Amazon. They said they were to be painted on for coasters, but I don't know. Anyways, they were fun. But if you want one, let me know. And I'm going to see what I can do to put these things on Etsy too. Because all they're going to do is just sit in the corner of my house. So this could be a way that you could support Spirit Forest, and I can just keep painting. Maybe I do like ornaments or something like that and put that on my Etsy account too. That would be really, I mean, again, this is so fun for me. You know, I just got to make it so it's not like an hour each panel, because that's a lot of time. You know, and I tried to change up the colors a little bit again, you know. I'm going to throw out those orange ones that I graded, but I did a green one with green snow instead of blue snow. But I'm telling you guys, like, I feel different when I'm painting with blue. I just do, like teal and stuff. I feel different. I feel good. I love seeing that color. It just does something for me. So you'll see a lot of them have blue in it. And of course I'm trying to do snow, trying to do winter, because that's where the season is, you know. And then maybe in the spring I'll do more flowers and stuff. I don't know. Who knows where the future's going? All I know is that I'm having a great time, and it's keeping my mind off my upcoming surgery, you know, and I'm occupied, and that's what's good. So I'm gonna get out of the car, and then I'm gonna lay up all my paintings out on my deck so you can see them all. I would love for you to tell me which one's your favorite. I just want to know, you know what I mean? Because again, art is subjective. And one painting someone could really like, and another painting someone doesn't like. So I'm just really curious what it is that you like. So if you don't normally comment on my videos, well, comment on this one, especially if you made it all the way to this. I'm almost at the end, I'm thinking of this video. So if you made it almost all the way to the end of this video, you should comment on this one. Just let me know, and I don't know, name it whatever you want. Like red building with tree, or brown, or tall trees, or here's one is a campfire with marshmallows, you know. So let me know which one's your favorite. I'm kind of curious. And then also, there was something else you needed to put in the comment too. Oh, a question, because my next video is going to be a live video, and I'm going to do a Q&A on that video. So and that will be at my house. So I need questions, or else I'm going to come up with my own. Okay. So I'm going to get out of the car finally. Get out of the car. Is that the best scenery ever? I love this. Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm cracking. She's cracking. Okay. Let's set these up.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different. Still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments. Doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors. They kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes. They never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about us. There's something different about us. We're pouring cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real life, real life. Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up.
Gotta get my sunglasses again. It is so nice here right now, you guys. I should have got out of the car sooner. I think I could have painted out here. I don't know why I was thinking it was cold because I was comfortable in the car, but yeah, this is beautiful right now. Like really, really beautiful. So you got to see them all. They don't really seem like a lot when I laid them down, but when you stack them, they're like that thick. If you want one, you know, let me know or something, you know, because I'm just trying to find excuses to paint. Really, you know, I just like doing it. And, or if you want a certain series, you're like, hey, do me a bunch of snowmen or something like that. Let me know. Let me know. It'll be fun for me, and I think I could ship these pretty well. I think these could ship, you know. And I'm thinking like $7 a panel or something. I don't know how much they cost to ship, so I'll end up figuring that out and we can talk or something. Just send me an email. Email's in the description if you want something. If you want something catered to just you or something like that. I think that'd be kind of fun. I do. I think it'd be fun for me. Okay. What was it? What do I want to talk about? Oh, first thing I want to do is break one of these. It's one of my orange ugly ones. I want to know how easy it is to break it. Oh, you guys, it's not that easy. I thought I've been wanting to break one. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm trying to give it leverage here. Okay, too much energy. Can't spend any more energy. Can't break them. Okay. So they're durable. They don't look it, but they really are. Thanksgiving's coming up, and I just want to let you know that I won't be posting a video the week of Thanksgiving. So then my live video will be the week after, and again, I will put the time here. If you're still watching, not many people watch after 8 minutes, so I just know that you're a true fan if you're still here. So the next time I see you, I would have had surgery. I would have had some time to heal. And we can talk in a little bit more detail, you know, when I can hike and when I can get outdoors and start exercising. I will need to exercise a lot, so I do plan on hiking a lot and taking you with me this winter because of these drugs I'm taking. I gained 12 pounds and I have to lose it because there's no way I'm backpacking with this extra weight on my body. It just, no thank you. So we will be hiking a lot. That's how I lose my weight, and I'll take you with me. Yes. So thanks for joining me today. I had a great time. I know it's, you know, I have to be more creative with these videos because I can't do much, but if you made it all the way through, thank you. It was fun hanging out with you, and even though I got scared in the car and all that. And I will see you guys on my next video, which will be my live video. I will see you live. So have a great day. Bye.
Still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about us. There's something different about us. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about the way we are.